by number 11 in white. Flip it to the other side. We're not going quarterback. We're going with one of the big guys, Max Hull. This kid is a load on both sides of the ball, 6'4", 270, and can move, really good feet, explosive, and Carter will have to be very mindful when he's on defense where he's at.
Sent down to Eric Kane, third member of our team. That's not him. Eric is standing by with the new head coach of the Cherokees, Paul Shelton.
Coach, obviously a big-time game in terms of playoff implications. Also senior night. What are the emotions like for your group in that locker room?
Yeah, we're just trying to keep them steady, same deal. We try to play to our standard, but obviously the emotions are high. We hopefully we can come out and make a good showing for our guys, and they can let it rip and have fun.
Look at Carter offensively, very versatile quarterback that's played a whole lot of football. What are the challenges in defending that group?
Yeah, I just think about playing our rules. Obviously, we're trying to be prepared, but you over-prepare for a team that does so much schematically, you can paralyze your guys. And so you want to be prepared, but you want them to be relaxed and play fast, and ultimately the team that plays the fastest and the most physical is going to win the football game.
Coach, thank you. Good luck.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
First quarter is brought to you by OEB Law. Turn your wreck into a check with OEB Law. As I said, boy, look at the shots that our guys are getting. Gotta love fall, October in East Tennessee. Austin, how pretty is that?
It's beautiful, and we've started to see those fall colors pop out more and more the last few weeks. Take a look at Justin Presley, doing a really nice job in his third season at Carter. Continues to get really good buy-in from the Hornets. I think, again, he plays an exciting brand of football. They score points, they take chances. Sometimes it may burn you when you take those chances, but a lot of times he's had some success. And after a slow start to the season, they've kind of got things rolling in this region. And let's take a look at the region standings. 4-4 now for Carter, 1-2. And again, if they win tonight, they can really kind of move right up the region standings. Next week they play Fulton, who is 3-1. Gibbs plays this South-Doyle team a week from now. That could end up in a three-way tie. If Carter were to beat South-Doyle, then Gibbs beats South-Doyle next week, and then Carter beats Fulton. Then you're looking at a three-way tie, all at 3-2, and then it gets into the triangle and the overall record. And in that situation, I do believe it would favor the Gibbs Eagles, who don't have a home but could be at home for the playoffs.
Yeah, a gorgeous night tonight. Carter won the toss. They have deferred, which means they're going to kick off. And since they onside kick all the time, it's Thrill a Minute right from the kickoff. This is one of the few times where we all zero in on the kickoff and see exactly what's going to happen with Gavin Thomas kicking things off. Analytics say we're not going to kick it deep because the average field position is the 37 for the opponent.
He'll throw you for a loop here and actually kick off after you've done the whole.
There's the onside kick, and it is touched by Carter before the 10 yards. They'll throw the flag down at the 49 of Carter.
That's a good heads-up play by number 6, Caleb Harper, or actually 0.
Yeah, the ball touched.
It was live until he made that tackle. You didn't hear the whistle until after he made the tackle. And no one else was standing there to make the tackle.
Mike Bates is the referee already. A discussion because, yeah, he could technically run if he wanted.
There's no 0 on the roster, but figure out who that is.
There is no flag on the play. We had first touching by the kicking team. Therefore, it'll be first down receiving team.
And had he not reached in there and touched it, I do think number 0 was going to be sitting there ready to field the old ground ball about the 10 or 10 and a half yard mark.
Yeah, so I mean, Nolan Brang, the quarterback, and this is what you do. You give up field position for the thought that one time a game you'll steal a possession. Brang, this is a double pass. Looking to throw, Carter all over this one. And they'll lose maybe a yard as Maddox cut number 11 was trying to throw a pass, just couldn't on the first play.
The Rivalry Thursday starting lineups brought to you by Old Ben Franklin Motors.
Man, you got to go quickly just because South-Doyle is already up to the line of scrimmage. Keep your eye on Max Hull, number 73, right in the middle of the line there at center. They'll go quickly. Looking to throw, getting some pressure, going to break the tackle and throw this one out over the receiver. And will quickly set up the defense as both teams are going fast. A lot of experience in that front seven for Carter.
Yeah, I love Cash Altum. Again, plays the game the right way. You'll see him involved a lot tonight.
3rd down and 12 for the South-Doyle offense. Brang, the quarterback, sets up, looks to throw, catch is made, and they'll get the first down the sideline. Did he step out? Finally, they'll say at the 26-yard line. But how about the momentum for the Cherokees? Avery Westfield, the sophomore, a gain of 23 yards.
Yeah, Carter goes for the pick here, misses it, and then Westfield able to get it and then just get north-south before finally stepping out.
Turn it inside, a handoff. Quick gain of 2 or 3 yards. And for a Cherokee team that has not had much success the last few weeks, really helps you if you get off to a good start.
I agree. That's honestly key with a lot of teams, but especially when you kind of taking it on the chin a little bit. You don't want those negative thoughts early. You get up to the game early and you get some momentum. Totally change the mindset.
Flag comes in here. Illegal procedure will move the Cherokees back 5.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense. 3-play second down.
5 yards back to the 28-yard line. We'll make it 2nd down and 13. Paul Shelton, the new head coach here at South-Doyle, although he has been in East Tennessee before.
Yeah, I mean, he's a Cock County native. Coached at Bearden for several years as the OC before he went to the college ranks to UC Davis, and now coming back.
Number of Hornets in, including Jackson Steele in the backfield for a loss of 2 and a 3rd down and 15 for the Cherokees.
First by Jackson Steele. It's 3rd down and 15.
So right now, the South-Doyle offensive line not winning at the point of attack, and now you're pushing to 3rd and 14.
3rd down and 15. Brang getting all kinds of pressure, can run, has some green turf, and will step out at about the 20-yard line. You would anticipate they'll go for it on 4th down and 4. Nice job by the quarterback getting to the outside, getting as much as he can. Brang is a senior, 5'10", 170. Fourth down and 4 at the 20-yard line. Carter bringing pressure. Brang tries to throw it out, will get it to his back, but is taken down. They will not convert on the 4th down. Tackle at the 20. And as you said, Austin, that Carter front dominating at the line of scrimmage.
They literally won every play, Mark. I mean, I don't know if there's a play that where the Carter D-line has not won at the point of attack. Really nice job, and now Chandler Wilson will get his first crack.
Chandler Wilson, pretty nice year, very nice career. Little swing pass to the outside, getting blockers in front is Hassan Al-Sultani. To about the 30, close to first down yardage.
You might remember he started his career at Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, keep your eye on Caleb Harper. We'll call his name a lot. Second down and 1 for the Hornets at the 29-yard line. And there's Harper. They'll get it to him. He'll cut inside. Watch the speed. Harper to the outside and pushed out just outside the 45 at the 47. A gain of 18 yards. He is quicker than a hiccup, and there's your defense.
You got to rely on the big boys up front. Move the pocket. Get your Carter, South-Doyle every year for the last several years has had a pretty salty defensive line.
First down almost to midfield.
Nice play by the linebacker coming through and making the play, number 23, Isaiah Winfield. He was just a freshman, Mark.
Tackle by Isaiah Winfield.
Winfield along with Sam Inslee, number 35, for a loss of 1. Second down and 11. Boy, Chandler Wilson has had a heck of a career. 47 starts for him. He'll pitch this one out to Al-Sultani, and he'll pick up 9 yards and make it third down and short.
Al-Sultani on the give. Tackle by Westfield. It's third down.
Third down here. Carter going fast.
They're down at 2. Inside handoff. They'll get the first down. Inside the 40, down to the 39. First down for the Hornets.
Al-Sultani on the give.
Carter picked up a huge win a few weeks ago over Carnes on a last-second 37-35 last play of the game touchdown. Chandler Wilson on the touchdown pass here.
Wow,
That's
early
a
candidate for the Jernuber collision of the week.
Yeah, I would say that is right there.
Avery Westfield makes a big catch on offense, comes through with a big lick on defense. Boom, like a missile. Actually forced a fumble and just went out of bounds.
Jeez.
Second down and 6.
Come on, D. Come on, D.
We'll call it second down and 6 at the 35, 36-yard line. They'll throw it downfield at any time, but this one a pitch out to Al-Sultani. And he's close to first down yardage, maybe a yard short.
Al-Sultani on the carry.
This Carter team's one of those scary teams you just hate to see in the playoffs.
Well, they can score, and when you can score, that cures a lot of ills.
Inside little pitch, this will be passing yardage. You know, the one thing that Justin Presley was talking about is key number 1 is stay away from the number 4 seed. You have to go to Greenville.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
Second down and 2 after a gain of 8. Wilson short hops this one, bring up a third down and 2, trying to get it to Harper.
Intended for Harper, incomplete. It's third down and 2.
Watch the game and all of our games online at rivalrythursday.com. Inside handoff, Al-Sultani patiently finding a hole, and first down and goal inside the 10. This Carter team feeling pretty good about themselves after going over to Morristown and
That was a huge win.
knocking off West 13-7.
And West had pushed Greenville. Now, not that you can compare scores because everything's different week to week, but you know, that's got to give Carter some confidence.
Hornets have won 4 of their last 5. First down and goal at the 8. Wilson looking to throw. Thinking about running. He will cut back inside, looking for the end zone and finding it. Touchdown. 8 yards for Chandler Wilson, and the Hornets strike first.
That's a nice effort by number 11. Again, quarterback, key to the team, decides to tuck it and run here. He's a really good athlete. Doesn't run as much as you probably would like him to, but it's getting to that point in the season where you'll probably run him a little bit more, and buries his head down and gets in.
Sharp to snap.
Extra point to make it 7-0 for the Hornets. 4-4 on the season. Could be 5-3. An overtime loss to Sevier County earlier in the year. Snap is back. Kick is up, and it is no good. So 6-0 Carter on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Pilot Company. The cheerleader dance spotlight tonight is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. And tonight, it is some of the young cheerleaders tonight. Team of sophomores, Sydney Lawhorn, Hannah Zapp, and Abby Johnson, as Exterior Home Solutions honors more than just the football players week after week. 6-0, Carter has the lead on South-Doyle. A 10-play, 80-yard drive and 231. Chandler Wilson, 8 yards on the touchdown. And the expected onside kick coming up here. As long as you keep onside kicking and you don't give up touchdowns, it's not like you're gambling anything.
No, you're right. I definitely could make a case to kick off here, but do what you do.
Well, they're aiming this way. There's only one guy there for South-Doyle. Here, fair catch it at the 41. And then has been taught to fall down in a heap of misery, but the officials weren't buying it. Well, if you have a student getting ready for the ACT, make sure that they give Coons Cram Course a call. Schools raising that merit scholarship. Lottery dollars have gone up for a 21 and above. Schools now requiring ACT for admission. Get more information at CoonsCramCourse.com or give them a shout, 865-387-0815. Next class, December the 3rd. 6-0 Carter with the lead, 7:18 to go, off left tackle. And 4, maybe 5 yards for the Cherokees, and they'll take that every play.
Well, again, winning early downs. They really didn't do that the last drive. They did have that big 3rd down conversion. But other than that, it was a whole lot of going backward. So they win the 1st down there. Decent little pickup here on 2nd down, about 3 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 mark. And you can play in 3rd and 2.
Well, they've got the football to Tayshawn Gary, the younger brother of Sean Gary. And where's his older brother's number 21, averaging 200 all-purpose yards a game his last 6 games when he plays, and I'd do what they did with Big Brother.
There's a Brang at quarterback and a Gary at tailback, Mark. I mean, it's like old times out here at South-Doyle.
I would snap the Brang and hand off to Gary every play. They'll send Gary in motion. Brang will keep it, just needs a couple of yards, and will get it past the 50. Down to the 45, a gain of 6 yards and a 1st down.
They thought he was going to throw it out there to the, to Gary, who had went in motion. Instead, he just tucks it and gets behind the left side of his offensive line. Nice wrinkle there. Now Gary got a little face mask. Does a little dipsy-do, picks up about 8 yards.
And on the high school level, a dynamic player like that changes everything. They haven't had him for the last few games. Went out early against Farragut. He just makes those small holes a little bit bigger.
Well, he does. Watch the dipsy-do right here. And it picks up about, well, we're going to miss it, but it takes about 4 more yards.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. Result of the play, 1st down.
Big 15 yards down inside the 25 and the 22. 1st down and 10, although the Cherokees were here not too long ago. Down at 10 at the 22. Brang, a little slip screen to Gary. One man to beat. He'll beat him into the open field. Chopped down at the 13-yard line, maybe the 12.
Also Tani.
That should be a 1st down. Gary's been a little hobbled on an ankle. If you're Paul Shelton, you see that and say, I hope he's okay, but it's also Tani who's down. Watch the collision, if you will, here. Reaching for the head.
Yeah, that's not good.
No. Also Tani up to his feet and probably not reaching towards the head again. Eric, you could hear that one up here.
Yeah, I mean, it was a big-time hit, and he's up there running off the field now, so that's good to see. But kind of what you guys were already saying about just the run game for South-Doyle, Tayshawn Gary, and you saw Tajuan Owens go in that football game right there. When they're in a pinch and have to score essentially down 7-0, they're going to rely on those two guys, workhorses in this offense, and now they're at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, first down and 10 at the 12. First and 10 at the 12. Brang fakes the pitch, could now throw it out and thinks better of it. Smart decision as bearing down on him as Roman Webb. Right there, thinks about throwing it away and then says, "Up, I'll take my medicine and punch back out to the fairway."
Yep, you try to freelance and get outside of what you do. Sometimes that can be turn out to be a big mistake. Probably best to tuck it there, and he did that.
Second down and 13.
Be a false start.
Right to the snap. Ball start. Offense. Replay second down.
Yeah, Brang was clapping the hands saying, snap the ball before the man in motion gets there. And a little bit of confusion for head coach Paul Shelton's team. And now your second down and 10 at the 12 has turned into second down and 18 at the 20. Brang, the quarterback, looks to throw. Single coverage far side, throws it up. And is that one intercepted? Yes, it is. Intercepted in the back of the end zone. Very tight coverage. That one picked off by Joseph Amenta. Take a break and a break here from our friends very nearby South-Doyle at Dynabody.
Here with Pete from Dynabody. Pete, Christmas is right around the corner. What's going to be the hottest seller this year?
The hottest seller typically is always cardio equipment, ellipticals, treadmills. We always stock up very well for those during the holidays, and it's always good to buy soon or to buy early so that you'll be able to have a better pick.
New or used?
New and used, mostly used, but the used equipment, I mean, it's used commercial. If you put a used commercial treadmill in your home, you'll never have any issues.
So you've got dumbbells, barbells, benches, everything down in the showroom.
Yes, in the basement showroom. It's loaded with used equipment. And there's also new stuff down there as well.
Do you use a treadmill?
I do. Most time I'll walk around the track, though.
Learn more at Dynabody.com.
Yeah, good friends over there at Dynabody, right down the road in Blount County. A scary pass for Carter right there as the ball bounced high up in the air. They'll go back to the ground.
Good to see also Tommy back out there.
Yeah, to bring up third down and 7 yards, maybe 6. Kinsley on the tackle for the Cherokees. Third down and 6. The Cherokees hoping to keep Carter down on their end of the field. Wilson looks to throw. There's the arm. There's the first down. As the pass is caught by Brody Blankenship. And tough running will take it out past the 35. Blankenship, a guy that kind of burst onto the scene, if you will, when we had Carter at Sevier County.
Got a really big game. He plays tough. Well, on the challenge shop there is he broke a couple of tackles, broke a couple of Cherokees along the ride with him.
Wilson looks to throw. It worked once, do it again.
Blankenship. They're getting that much pad, Mark. I mean, why not, right? I mean, that's an easy, that's just like an extension of your running game.
Wilson's pass complete to Blankenship.
Like quick passing game.
It's first and 10.
And just like that, they're up near midfield.
Yep, 12 yards for Justin Presley up to the 49. Wilson pass happy, throws this one out to Harper. Harper will take it down to the 46, all the way flag, back at the 49-yard line. Let's check this.
Hey, great leverage right there. Great leverage right there. Let's go.
Complete to Harper. First man by Tristan Hollis.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
It's a 10-yard
Big penalty after you had a 6-yard gain wiped away.
Yeah. Again, you can't play behind the sticks. At least most teams can. Now Carter can. They're a little more explosive.
Chandler Wilson, one of the 2 quarterbacks for Knoxville in the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase. This to Harper, wanting to pass the football.
Nice play, Mark. Nice play.
Caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Tristan Mullins. Mullins just sheds the block of 14 for Carter.
Well, 2nd down and 21, back at the 33-yard line. Wilson trying to get it back in one play to Harper across the middle. A little spin move. Boy, Eric, he turned the corner. He looked up and saw a big old bunch of blue and said, nope, I think I'll go the other way.
Yeah, I mean, Tristan Mullins, what a play there on that 2nd down play, or that 1st down play. 80 tackles, 7 TFLs on the season. He has a sack. Playing that star position that obviously we see everywhere in the NFL and college football, making it a normality here in high school as well. 5 defensive backs.
I like the word normality. That's impressive. It is 3rd down at 23. Wilson looking to throw, slips as he throws. Blankenship makes the catch down to the 40. That may be a 1st down.
It is. He needed to get to the 41. He got to the 40. And that's the things that South-Doyle can't have, Mark. They've got to get off the field when you got to the opponent at 3rd and 20.
3rd and 23, a 24-yard gain for a 1st down.
Falling down, just finds Blankenship, and he does a nice job of, again, bowling the challenge shot, bowling over some Cherokees to get the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40. Wilson having a pretty good night, and so is this guy. Al-Sultani into the secondary, a stiff arm, finding the end zone, 40-yard touchdown. Carter opens up a 12-0 lead. Hassan Al-Sultani, a senior.
Good for a 40-yard touchdown.
Big, massive hole to run through. That credit the Carter offensive line. I was like, I want to see the replay again because I want to see the hole. I mean, it was huge. And Al-Sultani doesn't even need a big hole. Got the speed, they get the extra point, and it's now 13-0 Hornets.
Point after is good.
So think about it. 2 plays ago, you're sitting there looking like you're going to get off the field. You give up a 24-yard completion on a 3rd and 23, and then Al-Sultani takes it over 40 yards, scampering for the Carter touchdown.
Having a pretty good night already. As you said, transfer from over at Pigeon Forge already at 75 yards rushing. And a touchdown. Well, thank you once again to everyone for contributing to Wreaths Across America, whether it's at one of our Rivalry Thursday games or online at knoxwreaths.org. You can make a donation right now from your phone. 18,000 gravestones of our veterans in Knox County. Year before last, there were 3,000 gravestones that did not have a wreath on them at Christmas. You helped close the gap a year ago as, well, our Rivalry Thursday initiative came up with about 3,000 wreaths. We are well on pace to do that again, and we love your help. So whether it's tonight here or next week at Farragut at Bearden or knoxwreaths.org, thank you for your help. 8 plays, 80 yards, a 40-yard touchdown run. Hassan Al-Sultani, 13-0 Carter. And a hooch kick here. They should have just let go out of bounds. As it is, they'll catch it and step out at the 33, and that's where the Cherokees will start their drive. Matlock Kick for Tires, our bands, Fellowship for Christian Athletes, Friday night preview, and a special ceremony tonight at halftime honoring Clark Duncan, longtime coach here at South-Doyle. Before that, Powell, as they'll name the field after him. It's already on the scoreboard, Clark Duncan Field.
Clark just does the tour. He goes back to South-Doyle. They're naming the field after him. He goes back up to Unicoi County for the big reunions where he played.
Two South-Doyle drives have both ended up
almost an unbelievable interception
in Carter territory, but that one just thrown up for grabs. Andre Thomas almost coming up with the pick off Nolan Brang.
We go back to that first defensive series for Carter. We talked about the defensive line. This time it's a defensive lineman and a linebacker coming through. Or Brang has taken some shots.
A big win for Justin Presley. You know, I've always said there are coaches that fit a community. There's something about Justin Presley just fits the Carter community.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I mean, kind of bold. Take some chances.
There's Gary, close to first down yardage. Gain of 9 and make a 3rd down and 1. You've got him coaching the football team, Ray Wynn coaching the bowling team, and they're ready to roll. They needed 1 yard. They will lose a yard, and it's 4th down and 2, but there is a flag down.
Got holding on the offense.
Third penalty of the game on South-Doyle. And do you take it or just leave him at 4th down and at 2 or 3? Yeah, they call the hold right there on 54. Jaden Begovich. They'll take the penalty and bring it back to a 3rd down and 15.
If I'm Carter, I keep up the pressure because I'm not sure South-Doyle up front can handle it. And you're putting more pressure on Brang to make the right decision on where he goes with the ball. You put your corners on an island, but again, I think you can get home fairly often.
Brang rolls right, looks to throw, great coverage, catches Nade out past the 40. Right back where they were, it'll be 4th down and 2. I think if you're South-Doyle, you got to go. You can't keep punting the football away.
No, you can't. I'm not sure you go for it, but they'll at least go act like they are.
I'm going to toss sweep to Gary, and
I put it in his hands.
Man in motion.
They got a false start.
5-yard penalty. Replay 4th down.
Now you have to punt. You ran him in motion so that you could try to get the defense to jump off sides, and your offensive lineman jumped.
Yep, your right guard.
Is he still going? 3rd false start of the game. 3rd false start of the first quarter. Lined up to go on a 4th down and 7, and they will. Brang looks to throw, throws this one out, knocked away. And the Hornets will take over at the 36-yard line of South-Doyle.
This is where you're in that danger zone. That thing's really getting away from you here if you're South-Doyle.
James Scruggs knocks it away. And if you're Justin Presley and Carter, one of those sudden change things, you just go ahead and take a shot at the end zone.
I would. But they're very comfortable just taking the kind of the shorter route. 7 yards, 8 yards, just go really fast. Maybe they'll take their shot. They've not went down the field tonight. They tried a couple of times, and South-Doyle had decent coverage down the field.
Chandler Wilson, the senior quarterback, throws this one out, and it is dropped. Yeah, Chandler and Jordan Potts of Powell, the 2 quarterbacks for Knoxville in the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase, which will be December the 10th at Anderson County. 2 pretty good ones. Second down and 10. Wilson has time, steps up, and will be taken down at the 33, a gain of 3 yards. That may be the last play of the first quarter. And it looks as though it will be. 13-0, Carter with the lead over South-Doyle. We will go to the second quarter on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Pilot Company.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Pilot Company, Ted Russell Ford, Food City, and Lincoln Memorial University.
Football is back, and OAB Law is excited for a season full of big hits and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OAB Law will come to your defense. Call OAB Law and turn your wreck into a check.
I chose LMU because I wanted doors to open for me. For my future to have endless possibilities. To know I could become anything I wanted to be. Objection, Your Honor. I always wanted to say that. So whether I wanted to be a veterinarian, a high school teacher, let's turn to page 32, or a successful dentist, I knew LMU would help me get there. All I had to do was open the door.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent in Farragut. I've been an agent here for 14 years and I'd love to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. We're there for you if you're buying a home, a car, or you have a teenager that's starting to drive. We can help with all of that. We'd love to earn your business.
When it comes to the game of football, teamwork is critical for success. When it comes to customer service and business, that team approach is just as critical. That's why we're such believers in our friends at Exterior Home Solutions. We have seen firsthand how Exterior Home Solutions has supported our community and treats their customers just like family. So when it comes to roofing, siding, or maybe a complete overhaul, please make Exterior Home Solutions your first and only call.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Football is back, and OAB Law is excited for a season full of big hits and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OAB Law will come to your defense. Call OAB Law and turn your wreck into a check.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you in part by Knoxville Orthopedic Clinics, proud orthopedic provider for the Rivalry Showcase.
Second quarter is brought to you by the ministry is changing the lives of athletes all over Tennessee and East Tennessee, that being Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Time now for the State Farm T-shirt toss, brought to you by Jessica Green, Scotty Dykes, Jeanette Rogers, and Laura Ash. Our thanks to who I call the Final Four from State Farm. 13-0, Carter has the lead going to the second quarter on Rivalry Thursday, week 10 of the high school football season. There are great games tomorrow night, and
there really are some really good ones.
First quarter stats brought to you by OAB Law, dominated by the Hornets.
Yeah, they get a chance to jump right on it to start the second quarter, too.
Third down and 6. Chandler Wilson, a little shovel pass inside. Nice hit.
That was a great play. And who? The same guy that keeps delivering the big blows, Tristan Mullins.
Fourth down and 3.5. And obviously the Hornets will go for it at the 30.
South-Doyle got to be cognizant here.
Fourth down and 3. Wilson
here's
looking
what I'm
to
talking
throw.
about, running.
And he will back his way inside the 25 for the first down.
Yeah, he wasn't going to get it until he spun, Mark. And when he kind of spun and backed his way in, that got him the first down. But that's what I was saying, be cognizant of his ability to pick up with a few yards with his legs.
What experience does for you?
Well, he's just calm. You know, when you that to me, the biggest thing experience does is it just makes him calm. The whole offense is calm because he's out there and he's done it for so long.
Slows the game down.
100% for everybody.
First down and 10 at the 24. Wilson looking to throw. Blankenship with the catch. Down to the 17. Gain of 7. Flag is down, though.
sideline warning, South-Doyle. That's a first.
No harm, no foul this time.
Against South-Doyle.
Second down and about 3.5.
Second down and short for the Carter offense. Wilson looking to throw and dropped by Blankenship.
Wilson's pass intended for Blankenship, incomplete. It's third down and 4.
Blankenship
He took his eyes off of it. He was thinking, how do I get in the end zone? He took his eyes off right at the last second. That was a great angle. You could see him just, start turning that head before he caught the football. 2-down territory here for Carter, in my opinion.
Third down and 4. Wilson to the back of the end zone, and catch is made. Touchdown. Hornets open things up with the touchdown to make it 19-0 with the extra point to come.
For a 17-yard touchdown.
Beautiful pass by Chandler Wilson.
Yeah, he just dropping it in the breadbasket right here to Caleb Harper. Harper, nice route. Right in stride. Textbook. Good to see Gene Dorr up.
And hobbling off. Take a look at the touchdown again. Just a timing, throw it to the back corner of the end zone.
Jotto Gene Dorr shaking up on the play.
And a beautiful grab. Caleb Harper. Yeah, we talk about those games tomorrow night. Big games, non-region games. Obviously, the headliner game is Maryville at West. A lot of interest in that one. Chad Brown will be over there running the clock. You see him there in the foreground. Rob Black along with Clark Duncan standing there on the sideline. And our thanks to OEB. $1,000 going to the homeschool tonight. That being South-Doyle. South-Doyle principal on hand tonight to accept the $1,000 from Billy Sidier, one of the attorneys over at OEB. Tim Elrod taking the night off tonight. And our thanks to OEB Law for their continued support of high school football all over East Tennessee.
I didn't think Tim ever took a day off.
Taking a night off.
Hardest working man in law.
By the way, the OEB Law game of the week tomorrow night on BBB TV 12, Oliver Springs and Coalfield. Extra point is up and good. Let's take a break. 20-0 Carter opening things up on South-Doyle. Well, OEB Law Playoff Friday, fueled by Pilot Company. 2 weeks from tomorrow night, as we'll take you all the way from the regular season to the Blue Cross Bowls in Chattanooga. OEB Law Playoff Friday could have some great matchups this year, Austin.
Yeah, looking forward to some potential matchups in the first round. Normally that first round is more of a thrill a minute, but there's a couple that could materialize, and we're hoping they materialize.
Yeah.
We would have some interest in them.
Yep. 20-0 Carter as we get things started, and they'll pooch kick this one to an open spot on the field, and did Carter come up with it? And they'll say no. So we'll be getting to the Gamboozas game night makeover here in a minute or so. Actually, we're ready right now. Eric and Kylie from Gamboozas are there. Who you got down there?
Well, this is Levi, and as you can see, he's wearing his finest Gary jersey here tonight, painted on, so he's freezing to death. So we thought we'd make him a little extra cool, and we're going to shave some of this hair off the underside of his head.
Hey, Levi, tell me what you're hoping happens with this.
You know, I'm just kind of hoping I lose some hair and it doesn't look bad. So
that's a greght way to say
it. Well, you have Eric here tonight, and it's not Frank, which means you're assured to look way better. So let's just roll that. I mean, look at Eric. Does Frank ever look like this?
I'm a stylish guy. What can I say?
Actually,
I learned it all from him.
So is Kylie the one actually going to be doing the work here?
Kylie's going to be doing the work. I'm just going to take all the credit for it.
Okay. And Levi, good luck.
It's kind of like me. I do all the work. Packer takes all the credit.
We'll check back at halftime.
Right on.
20-0 Carter. All mulligans are gone for South-Doyle. Face mask possibly there. Don't see a flag down.
No, it wasn't a face mask. They grabbed him on the jersey. His head snapped back, though, which kind of gave the illusion that face mask.
Yeah, Cash Altum, number 4 coming through. Yep, you're right. Nick Corum, all shoulder pad. Loss of 9, second down and 19.
Again, if I'm Carter, I just keep bringing pressure. Because I don't think South-Doyle can block you up front. I mean, they've been so dominant up front. Been really impressive here in this first half.
Yeah, coming up at halftime, we also a special ceremony at the end of halftime for longtime South-Doyle head coach Clark Duncan, as they'll name the field after him. He's down there in the corner with his family, having pictures made with all his friends. Third down and 15. They'll hand off to Gary again. And Gary will pick up maybe 4 yards. Player is down. Runs kind of like his brother.
A lot of similarities. I do agree with you there. Which last year his older brother was in the Rivalry showcase over at Oak Ridge.
Player of the game.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He was the MVP.
Player of the game. So next week, we'll go ahead and let you know that the game we'll have is Farragut and Bearden. And with all that's happened in that region, Bearden playing at a high level, Farragut playing at a high level, the surprise game that Cleveland beat Maryville. You know, Bradley's kind of that 4th team out right now. It's going to be a big game.
Well, it is, because the winner will sit around and wait on that Bradley-Maryville game to see, you know, are they the 2 or are they the 1? I mean, no one thought Cleveland. Yeah, but no one thought Cleveland was going to beat Maryville. And I know Maryville's refocused and everything, but at the same time, it's football, it's sports. You just never know. So it's why you play the game. So the winner gets a home playoff game. Could get potentially more than that, but it's a big deal. And again, it's the Old West Knoxville rivalry. You know, Farragut's really dominated it the last 20 years. When you look at the overall record, it's crazy to think that Farragut's just had that big of a. It's not like 60-40. It's way more like 80-20.
Yeah, we've got actually 2 huge games as far as our crew doing broadcasts next week. We've got Farragut at Bearden on Thursday here, and then Friday night in the Tri-Cities, which you can see on Facebook, on WCYB's Facebook, is going to be Dobbins-Bennett and Science Hill, which is a huge game for our teams around here because the winner of that's the 1 seed. The loser is the 2 seed. So the loser of, say, Beard and Farragut would go to the loser of that game. So, I mean, you kind of start connecting the dots now. The quiz on that at the end of the game. 4th down and 11. First punt of the night if they do punt. 4th down and 11. And he'll drop the ball, and the Hornets will take over right there.
Just dropped it, nothing more, nothing less. And Carter ends the ball with, gets the ball at the 32.
Fumbles, recovers. Carter will take over and put the ball in play. 1st and 10 from the South-Doyle 32.
First down and 10 at the 32-yard line for the Hornets. Wilson looking to throw.
All day to throw. All day to throw.
Pressure from behind. Will throw it to the end zone. Receiver
got it.
is there.
He got it.
Through the sign and out of bounds at the 1-yard line. First down and goal for the Hornets. That's Caleb Harper.
Ball just kind of floated on Chandler Wilson, and Harper just uses that speed and goes and gets it. Floats. Got it, got it, got it. Wow.
That's possibly the Irish Network's connection of the game right there. First down and goal at the 1. Inside pitch. Touchdown. Hornets pitched that one in to Cash Altum. And the Hornets up 26-0 with the extra point to come.
4 different Hornets have scored now. Altum joins the catch by Harper, and then the runs by Al-Satani and Chandler Wilson.
Sharp to snap, Alton to hold, Thomas to attempt.
So the extra point to make it 27-0 is up and good. Off the right foot of Gavin Thomas.
Point after is good.
And that goes down as a passing touchdown of 1 yard to Cash Altum. Eric Kane.
Yeah, Mark, they've gone to that little Utah pass a couple of times, that being Carter to big number 4, Cash Altum. They went to it a couple of times on 3rd down, got the first down, and they did it right there to score. Very similar to what Tennessee does with Princeton Fant the last couple of games. You see all the motion going to one side, then flip it right under whenever the defender comes up. Very nicely executed by Carter.
And a 27-0 lead. Is an nonstop clock just starting the second half?
Yes. Unless the teams agree like they did. I mean, they played 3 8-minute quarters between Cott County and West last week.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it was like 50-0 in the first quarter.
Well, the Scholar Athlete brought to you by E2 Sports for Carter is on Patel. He is a sophomore, 3.93 GPA. Congratulations from E2 Sports, the official apparel provider of Rivalry Thursday. You keep onside kicking when it's 27-0
At some point, it kind of becomes insulting, right?
I mean,
but that's all we do.
Surely not. And they'll kick it deep. Okay. What's the flag that come in? Presley runs out and says, no, we onside kick it. What are you doing? They were offsides on the kick, I guess.
Carter penalized for illegal procedure. It's a 5-yard penalty. And a re-kick.
Coming up at the half, our Matlock Kick for Tires, our band's FCA Friday night preview, that and the Clark Duncan ceremony coming up on the LMU halftime report. By the way, the FCA Night of Influence coming back Monday night over at the Knoxville Expo Center. Mark Richt, longtime Georgia coach, will be there. I'll be there that night. Deep kick returned from the 24-yard line. And they'll drop the football.
And Carter's got it.
Carter comes up with it.
When it rains, it pours.
On this case, when it floods, it floods.
Patterson on return. Fumbles recovered by Scruggs.
He was just trying to spin and just drop the ball.
First and 10 from the Cherokee 41-yard line.
I thought Jamison Trout was going to be able to get him the ball, but not able to.
Chandler Wilson looking to throw, rolls right, throws back across the middle to Blankenship. Carrying defenders, breaking away from defenders, breaking away from everybody, down to the 10-yard line. And that quickly a 31-yard catch and carry for the Hornets.
The old bull got in the china shop again and just started pulling away. I mean, right here, he should have been tackled. Right there, boom, boom. Hanging on, hanging on, hanging on. Just keep the legs churning, keep going. This guy's arm tackling. Can't arm tackle him. We do have a flag. Personal foul against South-Doyle.
Half the distance to the goal. First down.
For a dead ball, personal foul. That penalty is half the distance to the
Down
goal.
to the 5-yard line.
Goal from the 5-yard
Our
line.
producer, Skip McMillan, he's a pillar of the Carter community. He is all kinds of fired up right now.
First down and goal at the 5. Wilson looking to throw across the middle. Blankenship touchdown. Flag comes in on spinning the ball. Blankenship says, who, me?
Touchdown. There's a marker on the play.
After the play, unsportsmanlike on the offense, number 1, that's his first unsportsmanlike conduct.
So 33-0. Nice pass across the middle for Chandler Wilson.
Sharp to snap. Holding the hold. Thomas to attack. The point after is good.
Take a look at the replay. Gets that ball in the belly, pulls it out, finds Blankenship. Carter's made it look easy. They've lived on the South-Doyle side of the 50 the entire first half. I think they had maybe one drive that started back, on the other side of the 20. Coming up December 10th, you got the Rivalry Showcase brought to you by Commercial Bank, presented by Food City. That's at Anderson County High School. They love the fireworks up there at AC. There'll be plenty of them that night. A lot of stars will be out, including Eric Kane, who will be patrolling the sidelines like nobody's business, EC. Should be a really fun atmosphere, fun game up there at Anderson County.
Thomas to Kane for the Hornets. Deep for the Cherokees. Patterson and Owens.
2 plays, 41 yards in 17 seconds, capped off by the Blankenship 5-yard touchdown catch. We still have 8:33 to go.
Turn here past the 50. 33-0. Carter with the lead, still 8:24 to go. Extra flag comes in.
Tackle. Tackle by Gabe Means. Roman Webb, there's a marker on the play.
After the play is over, personal foul on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
Carter penalized for a dead ball personal foul. It's a 15-yard penalty.
Justin Presley up 33-0 as we'll head towards the, well, I would say halftime. We still got 8.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Nolan Brang, the quarterback for South-Doyle. I know that Paul Shelton said he's got a lot of young players. You know, the future he likes for South-Doyle, obviously only 4 returning starters from last year, has slung down, and they'll say down on the ground. Nick Corum on the tackle. Brang is down on the play, and they're calling for somebody to come out to help him. But only 4 returning starters for South-Doyle. It's hard for a new coach to come in and have the success that he'd like to have.
Yeah, again, I mean, first year you're trying to implement things. In year 2 is where you'd like to see that step taken. I mean, obviously, you know, they'd love to have success this year. And I mean, you know, technically the play, even if they lose tonight, I mean, I know they're down 34-0, play doesn't look promising. They still are playing next week against Gibbs for a potential shot.
The quarterback, Maddox Cup, a junior, about to come in.
Timeout, South-Doyle.
Blue 2020 F-150 41,990. Hey, Jake drops back. He's got a deal wide open. The crowd goes wild. With savings, whether you're looking for a low-mileage pre-owned truck to tailgate in or a minivan to get the whole family to the game, the Pre-Owned Patrol has what you're looking for. Only at Ted Russell Ford on Kingston Pike or Parkside Drive.
So the backup quarterback will come in. That's Maddox Cup, a junior, 5'10", 185. Nolan Brang, the starter, down on the play and taking him off the field. Quarterback comes in. Carter will bring pressure. He'll step up and will be taken down at the 45-yard line. 46, we'll call it. Third sack of the night for Carter. The South-Doyle team will head to Jefferson County next week to play Gibbs. And Carter will finish up in a key game next week with Fulton. That game will be at the friendly confines of Strawberry Plains.
And that's a big one. Again, when you look at kind of how these things shake out, Mark, Gibbs beats South-Doyle next week. If Carter beats Fulton, 3-way tie into a triangle, Gibbs is at home.
Drop the football here.
Cup fumbles, recovers. Tackled by Steele.
And the Cherokees go in the wrong direction. A 4th down and what's that way? Body Farm?
Sure.
Seriously, what's that direction?
Ye Old Steakhouse.
Okay.
4th down and Ye Old Steakhouse.
Second punt of the night.
And for the second straight time, they drop it.
And he's running. He's off to the races. Look
yes,
out.
Look at this.
The best play
oh my gosh, that's the Joe Newport collision of the night. Nothing tops it. Mark it down. Go ahead and run it. Jeez.
Caleb Harper as South-Doyle almost converts for the first down. Watch this. Up, here we go. We're off to the races. Jonah Mitchell
Now watch this.
Thinks he's got it. Harper says, that's helmet to helmet, by the way.
Oh, my God.
That's helmet to helmet.
With no regard.
Yeah. For life or limb.
The punter's like, I'm fine. Get away from me. Got to reset the chains, guys. They've still got it 4th down.
Eric Kane, what do you got?
All right, so we've got a couple of guys who are injured over the South-Doyle sideline. Quarterback Nolan Bang has his helmet on, talking with some trainers, but he is standing up, helmet is on. Trayshawn Gary, the running back, looks like he's getting his left ankle kind of worked on a little bit, maybe a tape job. And then you have the defensive back, Jadu Jean Dore. It's a right hamstring. He says he hopes to come back in, but we'll have to keep an eye on that one.
Could you repeat all those names real quickly, please?
We got Nolan Brang,
very improved one.
Gary, and the last one I got to pull back up my notes.
Oh, my goodness.
It's that time of night.
Yeah, it is. For those watching online, the television broadcast is down. Not that you need an update because you're watching it. It's the people that can't see it that need the update, but engineers are en route from WVLT to get her fixed. At least it's not the Alcoa West game. Uh-oh, brought the police into it. What's the conversation?
This is where Eric Kane needs to be down there in the middle of this. You give Daryl Chandler a walkie-talkie, that guy can do some work. So we set up here, 34-0, 6:22 to go. I'm gonna bring in Zach Nelson here. Yeah, hop in here, why not? This is how it should be anyway. Me and you running the show. I love it. So, Zach, you called the Heritage game last week, and as we had a little time to kill, what a thriller that was as they come back to beat Sevier County.
AP, I tell you what, it was a lot of fun being over there. I mean,
it helps that it's your alma mater, but you know, at the end of the day, I mean, a good football game is a good football game.
Oh, it was great, and the 2-hour, power outage delay, it was worth it. I mean, what a game! Heritage come back, Joe Ostavet over there, and the guys, they're really getting it going. I'll have them
different mindset.
Very much so, very much.
A lot of energy.
I'll have them tomorrow night, Diamond Clear Media, Lenore City. It'll be a fun one over there. A big, y'all have talked about all night long. It's going to be, those non-region games, a couple of big ones.
Yep.
It'll be a fun one tomorrow night for sure.
Let's go down to Eric Kane. Eric, you got a little update for us.
A little update. I mean, the stakes are high here. There's some commotion going on over here on the Carter sideline. A member of the chain game has been asked to leave. That's what the holdup is.
Yeah, so he didn't get hurt. He was asked to leave.
Yes.
Yes, okay, that makes sense. That makes way more sense. So now they'll set up shop. 1st and 10, Chandler Wilson. Al-Satani goes in motion. They'll do a little slip screen here, and it's dropped. Dropped by 14.
We've talked about how cold it's been tonight, Austin. You know, it's really hard to catch a quick ball outside, and they've set up a lot of screens tonight so far. But yeah, quick to catch football outside when it's cold.
We'll bring Packer back in here in a minute. Yep. Oh, nice little shovel pass right here. Al-Satani trying to make a man miss. Tackle made by number 24 for South-Doyle. That being Marquell Patterson.
It's 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 4. I would say big play here for Carter, but it's 34-0. Nice job by South-Doyle getting in the backfield. And the Hornets will punt.
Wouldn't go that far.
Tackle is made by Tristan Mullins. Are they not punting? Mullins gets in the backfield, makes a big play. So 2 receivers, both sides, 4th down and 4.
And that's why you don't.
And they'll give it to
and
them.
that's exactly why you go for it. South-Doyle wasn't disciplined enough to stay on their side of the ball.
Encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty, result, 1st down.
Everybody watching at home felt like memories of that South-Doyle Sevier County game where Clark Duncan and company went 10-0 and with me on the call. Had brief flashbacks there. $5:10 now to go, 1st half. Chance to go down and put an exclamation point on this 1st half.
Wilson catches made, pass midfield, and slung to the ground. Another 1st down, Eric Kane.
We have another injury update on the South-Doyle sideline. Quarterback Nolan Bang is throwing the football. He tells me he's going back in the next series.
All right, so Nolan Brang about to come back in here in just a few minutes.
You know what Eric Kane would say if he called a touchdown pass by Nolan Brang?
I'm afraid.
Bang!
There's some truth to that.
Right up the middle, inside the 35.
Oh, keep them legs churning. Look at this. Look at this effort.
Pushing the pile down inside the 30 to the 29.
It's 1st and 10. The South-Doyle 28. Correction, 29.
Channing put somebody in there. Isaiah Webb.
Wilson throws this one out to the near side, down the sideline, 1 man to beat, and out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Wilson's pass complete to Countess.
Flag is down.
Tackled by Phillips. There's a marker on the play.
Got a hold on the Carter Hornets down the field. 6th penalty of that for the Hornets.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards to the spot of the foul. Replay 1st down.
1st down and 14.
That kind of hooked him from behind there.
1st down and 14. Wilson, a little slip screen across the middle.
And he's
cut down inside the 15. Caleb Harper.
I mean, you said quicker than Hiccup earlier, and that's the perfect definition for him. Is when he gets ahead of steam.
No, I would have said on that one, but I was remiss not to. Shot out of a cannon.
I figured we'd just say, bang! No.
1st down and 10 at the 12. Pitch out to the right side. backing down, slung down at the 2-yard line. The diminutive one, Isaiah Webb.
Webb, who is a junior.
Webb on the carry, tackled by Clabo. It's 1st and goal from the 2.
1st and goal, pitch it out. Bang! It's a flag down.
Oh, might get to do it again. And we'll get to do it again.
Eric Kane, are you going to take this abuse?
He takes it every day.
This time it's just on television.
I know, but this is true. But in defense of Eric.
Holding, offense, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, replay, 1st down.
In defense of Eric, he's been doing a great job, or a bang-up job, for Volquest since he started full-time with us.
1st and goal, Blankenship inside, short of the end zone.
Wilson's pass completed to Blankenship.
He is just such a load. I mean, I'd love to know his yards after contact. I mean, it's
yak.
I mean, it's been impressive.
Second down and goal, 2.5 minutes to go. They'll pitch this one out, looking for the end zone, and bang! That's Isaiah Webb, touchdown for the Hornets. What timing, we're back on the air.
The best thing I loved about that is, he scored, they had the holding penalty, they backed it up, they gave it back to him. Someone didn't vulture his touchdown there. He got to get it himself, although that was almost blown up by a nice play by the linebacker from South-Doyle.
Well, I will say this, for all the people who have been looking for us and messaging, where are you? I mean, it's you didn't miss much. It's extra point is up 41-0.
I beg to differ.
Kind of one of those things about live television. It just happens. Mark Packer along with Austin Price.
While you were gone, you missed Zach Nelson. He appeared in the booth. We talked a little bit about Heritage. We had a member of the chain crew that he was escorted out.
What happened? I was at the truck trying to get the signal.
I know.
Fixed.
Well, yeah, when they said that, when they went down, they said that he had been hit. No. I think he may have hit somebody. He was escorted out.
Really?
Gone. So you missed a little bit. I mean, it wasn't a whole lot on the football field.
Is that how it happened? Gone.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Daryl Chandler said, "Get rid of him."
If it was going to happen,
whoever this person is, we never saw you. No one ever saw you, whatever you did. So it's all just in good fun up here because someone was removed from the chain crew.
Sure, we'll have a replay of them taking that. So let's get right back to the game. The Exterior Home Solutions aerial coverage is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions as we're almost to halftime. You missed 8 of the 9 plays. It was a 73-yard drive. Webb in for the touchdown. And
the good news is the second half will be gone in a blink.
$41-0 Carter with the lead, spinning out past the 40. Now, our thanks to Gray Hodges for $1,000 going to the visiting school every week. This is Kelly Gorman and Jeff Petrie, no relation. Kelly's a Carter grad. Jeff is a South-Doyle grad. $1,000 from Gray Hodges each game going to the visiting school, and everyone very appreciative of that to help pay for the
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
buses.
1st down.
The good news is we're hearing the officials really well tonight. Yeah, Carter showed up kind of fashionably late. They got out on the field at 6:20 p.m. As soon as they got out there, they told Justin Presley, you have to be off the field by 6:30 because it's senior night. Brang back out there. They'll get it to Gary. Gary running tough out to the 29-yard line.
Banks pass complete to Gary. Tackle by all.
2 minutes to go. Second half will be super quick. Bad snap here. Brang turns and just gets rid of the football. And Nick Corum knocks him to the ground, and Brang went bang down on the field.
He is just taking some big shots. Again, that D-line, look at that. Just, I mean, what's he supposed to do? I mean, man, I hope he's okay. That's rough. Even with the bobble, I mean, he was going to take a massive shot there. I mean, Nick Corum come in untouched.
Maybe the last we see of Brang tonight.
When it comes to the game of football, teamwork is critical for success. When it comes to customer service and business, that team approach is just as critical. That's why we're such believers in our friends at Exterior Home Solutions. We have seen firsthand how Exterior Home Solutions has supported our community and treats their customers just like family. So when it comes to roofing, siding, or maybe a complete overhaul, please make Exterior Home Solutions your first and only call.
Well, our thanks to you for your patience tonight. Every once in a while on live television that happens. Lost our signal tonight somewhere between here and the TV station, and it's not like your ESPN where when that happens you just flip to another game, which is what they can do seamlessly, and you don't really know the difference. For us, we just don't have that opportunity. So 41-0, Carter has the lead. Next week, since we talked about this while we were away, Farragut and Bearden will play next week on Rivalry Thursday. Always love the rivalry that is Farragut-Bearden, and I don't know that in recent memory we've had a game that meant quite this much.
Yeah, it's going to be an electric atmosphere over there at Bearden. Josh Jones has come in and done a phenomenal job of getting the excitement around the program, and then, of course, old steady over at Farragut. Eddie Courtney just keeps winning football games, and you know, they've got a nice senior quarterback. You know, and the Johnson kid, Luke Johnson, and some nice wide receivers. So should be a really, really good game.
Yeah, quarterback's a great story over there at Farragut.
Yeah, Billy Ray Johnson, who's one of the main guys that helps Coach Heupel on his staff. Not an on-the-field coach, but an off-the-field capacity. It's his son, you know, been here the last couple of years, and really's kind of done a nice job. He's had a great year over there at Farragut.
Flag comes in here. I remember when the young quarterback got over there a couple of years ago, they were in a spring game, and it was like, who is that kid?
Prior to the snap, false start, offense, remains third down.
The coach just said, well, he just transferred in from Orlando, Florida, and you don't really think much about it, and then you realize, oh, wait a minute, he came in when the new staff came in.
Yeah. Well, was it like the Willie Mays Hayes when he woke up outside and then just started running in his pajamas, and they're like, whoa, who's that guy, Lasana?
He was a sophomore spinning it. I mean, just flat spinning it. High pass across the middle, almost intercepted.
So that'll bring up fourth down. One would imagine they're going to punt it away and give the ball back to Carter with a chance to tack on 7 more.
Well, the Admirals got a big win a week ago for Bradley Central.
Yep.
At the same time, Bearden was getting a big win over at Cleveland. And it will set up a big week in that region next week. Now, despite the Maryville loss to Cleveland, I think we all believe Maryville beats Bradley Central, wins that region, and Bearden and Farragut play for a home playoff game. 4th down and 10, they will go for it. Why not? And going to spin out and take him down at the 26-yard line. The snaps have not been good on the punt. So Roman Webb on the tackle. And once again, the second half could last all of about 25 minutes of real time. Time now for our Smile Cam, brought to you by KnoxvilleSmiles.com. That's how I look whenever I got the text that said we're back on the air. Doctors Costa,
corny joke.
Doctors Malone. No, they can't hear me. Doctors Malone, Doctors Costa.
They could just tell someone was being corny. We got a flag for a false start on Carter.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
You know, this is the kind of game, in all honesty, where one of the officials needs to switch with CB45. They need to grab the sideline microphone, and Chad needs to run out there and be the referee. That could happen tomorrow night. You know, he's running the clock, I guess it is, for the Maryville West game. Rumor has it, should there be an injury, CB45 is going in as one of the Zebras. Although he's been working nights this week, so you're going to have to give him some extra coffee. He might fall asleep out on the field. It's 41-0 Carter with the lead. Just over a minute to go in the first half. So South-Doyle brings pressure, and this one could be a touchdown. They'll say that he pitched it forward, and we have controversy.
The people of South-Doyle.
Look at Paul Shelton. He's like,
I want to see it again, but I do think it was forward. So I do think that this is actually going to be the right call.
Wilson's pass intended.
Well, we're not going to see it from this angle.
Incomplete.
It's one of those you should have just let go.
By Tristan Mullins.
Under a minute to go. Chandler Wilson sizing things up, looking for the end zone, and knocked away. Trying to find Caleb Harper. Great play.
Wilson's pass.
South. Okay, back to the last play. Was it a pass? Was it a lateral? What was it?
The ball comes out. Yep, forward.
That's forward. Good call. Great call. Fourth down and 15. Hornets will go for it. Wilson feels some pressure. Turns, sidearms it. Incomplete pass, and the Cherokees will take over.
Wilson's pass.
And at that point, I would imagine take a knee.
Incomplete. South-Doyle will take over. First and 10.
Would you not pitch it back to Gary and see if something happens? You just take a knee and get to halftime?
Have you watched the first half? At some point, you got to just reset.
Yes, I have watched the first half. 7 drives, 6 touchdowns, 1 turnover on downs for Carter. That's what you call efficiency. Some kind of a stoppage here as Maddox Cup is in.
Timeout Carter. I don't think they had 11 on the field.
Well, the Vols will be at home against UT Martin this week, Kentucky next week, Alabama last week. Woohoo! Keep Food City Pepsi and Frito-Lay in mind as your tailgating headquarters.
I was in the stadium today.
Place that order online at foodcity.com. Let me finish the promo read, and then you can talk. And then you can be ready for your tailgate. Stand up. What were you doing? You were at the stadium today, Austin?
Well, I was over at the stadium today, and they still have all the old school scoreboards. Still have the 5249 lit up. They had actually the game because it was on SEC Network, so it was on all the TVs in the stadium. It's like no one's there to cheer when they make the kick.
So they just left it on the whole week? It's still up there.
Why not, right?
Did you smoke a cigar while you were there?
No.
Yeah, why not? Did you ever smoke a cigar?
I did not, no.
Are you trying to be a journalist?
No, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just saying I never smoked a cigar. I had my wife have my daughter hold one for a picture.
I saw that, and I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, I told my wife going in, I said, Tennessee's got a chance to win. I said, if they win, I said, Ask somebody
She's
for a cigar.
7. Give her a cigar.
No, she's 9.
Oh,
and,
sorry. Oh, that's better then.
You know, she's close. She's,
Okay.
she's halfway to smoking.
Yeah, she's almost 10. You know, at that point in time, I mean, who cares? Right. Catch is made for a first down. Clock should stop. 38 seconds to go. Were both of your girls at the game?
No, just Addison. Avery wanted to go to a birthday party, so thus she did. My mom and dad were gracious enough to take her, so Catherine and Addison could go to the game, and they had a good time. Everybody had a good time.
Bad snap. You telling me that Craig and Sherry did not watch the game?
Oh, no, they watched the game. The birthday party was from 1 to 3.
Oh, okay. I'm glad
so
you
they got
cleared
back
that
home
up.
in time for the game. They got to my house.
Okay. Last play of the first half. Much like most of the other plays in the first half, no gain. And that will take us to halftime. Okay, the real excitement of the night.
Should have got Clark Duncan to kick. That would have been outstanding.
Here come the kids out for the Matlock kick for tires.
Right here.
Right there.
And mic is on.
Yes, the mic is on, Eric.
All right, so
First rule of broadcasting.
It's not my fault.
Go ahead, Eric.
We got Braden right here, and he's not wearing any shoes, but he says it's going to be okay.
It will be okay. I mean, it's a lot of pressure, but I got a good student section behind me. I'm about to do it.
All right, Jalen, hey, what's the confidence level right here looking at him with those shoes on?
Extremely confident. So he said he can make it from 45. We're going to find out from this angle.
All right, let's see it. Braden, good luck.
All right.
Matlock kick for tires. I mean,
break the bones in his foot.
I know that football is so cold and hard.
This is going to either end up in jubilation,
Hurry up
or
and
it's
kick
going
it.
to end up
Take out the igloos.
with a trip to the hospital with a broken foot. One of the two.
By the way, the band's got a sign on the left. I wonder if he takes that out. Does my insurance have to pay for it? The sign's right in front of the goalpost. Oh!
Well, he wasn't. Yeah, no wonder he was confident. Good grief, just a little right, but that was.
Look like the Alabama. Is he the Alabama kicker?
Always a good time here for the Matlock kick for tires. We head to the LBU halftime reports. Carter leads 41-0.
Yeah, wide right.
Thursday is brought to you by Commercial Bank, Humana, E2 Sports, and OEB Law.
Do you want top-of-the-line fitness equipment for home, school, or work? New or reconditioned, Dynabody in Maryville has everything you need to build that gym. Used equipment brands include Paramount, Life Fitness, Nautilus, Hammer Strength, and Precor. Reach for the power with Dynabody.
Matlock Tire has a reputation for being a little bit old school. We're proud to be known for our outstanding hometown customer service. We've been doing things that way for over 60 years. But Matlock now offers new modern conveniences, such as family-friendly waiting areas, online appointment scheduling. You can even shop for tires and see our current stock right from your computer or smartphone. We invite you to stop into one of our 5 convenient locations or come see us online at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown service. Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Costa. Dr. Malone and I here at Knoxville Smiles are here to help you with any of your dental needs, whether it's a routine cleaning, a root canal, or if you just want some advice. Did you know that you don't have to settle for a denture anymore? My team and Dr. Malone are here to help you no matter where you're at and to help you figure out the truth for your dental health. So give us a call or visit our website at knoxvillesmiles.com.
Hi, I'm Annie Jones. I'm the owner of Top Flight Athletics in Kingston.
Hi, I'm Rob Black, Athletic Director at Fulton High School.
When it comes to apparel and uniforms for our girls, quality and efficiency are most important. So I've got a lot of cheer moms to deal with.
When we think of apparel and equipment vendors, you know, we're thinking about people who we can trust and people that we have a relationship with, and someone that will make sure we get what we want when we want it and it'll look the way that we designed it.
That and the fact that they are locally owned is the reason that we do business with E2 Sports.
E2 Sports has been that for us, and that's who we're in partnership with right now, and couldn't be more proud to do so.
Reach for the power with Dynabody. New Dynabody workout equipment is made right here in Tennessee and shipped across the country. Right now, get heavy savings during our fall clearance. Go online to dynabody.com or call to get started today.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent, and I've been an agent for 14 years. My office is in Renaissance Farragut, and while I do business in East Tennessee, I also do business all over the state. The insurance business has gotten a little more evolved. We used to write just home and auto, and now we write a lot of other products. State Farm is excellent at home, auto, life, business, and even a partnership with Rocket Mortgage for your mortgage needs. I have the best team. I'm really proud of all of them. They really embrace the slogan, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. The way that they help our customers in time of need and in time of joy is second to none. Jennifer right now is helping a gentleman who just opened an electrical business. He's super nervous about everything. She's walking him through the steps to be legal and have the proper coverage. Katie right now is helping someone who's buying a cabin up in the mountains of our beautiful East Tennessee. And Emily up front, not to leave her out, she is wishing everybody that has a birthday today a happy birthday. Everybody who knows me knows that on Thursdays I volunteer for the Love Kitchen. It's really important for me and everyone in my office to be involved in our community. We support the Love Kitchen, we support Farragut High School sports, Bearden High School sports, and quite frankly, anybody who asks me to help their son or daughter in a sport, we're there for them. We'd really like to do business with you. If you have changes coming up, kids starting college, kids driving, getting a new pet, we can help you with all these needs. Buying a home, building a home, State Farm can insure whatever you need. Please give us a call or check us out online.
Welcome to the Rivalry Thursday Halftime Report, brought to you by Lincoln Memorial University.
41-0 is the halftime score. Carter over South-Doyle as it's time for the LMU halftime report. And while we were away, Clark Duncan, longtime South-Doyle head coach, honored as they officially will name the field Clark Duncan Field, one of the good guys, the first head coach for the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase for Knoxville. And his last game as a head coach was a win for Knoxville. They beat East Tennessee 20-13. One of the good guys in high school football and athletics in East Tennessee.
It's the Rivalry Thursday Sounds of the Band, sponsored by Gray Hodges Corporation, supplier of craft-made cabinetry.
And the first of our two bands tonight, Gray Hodges Sounds of the Band, comes to you from Carter. If you are involved in a high school band, be it a band director, be it just one of the band members, we invite you to be a part of the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase Band. You'll be on television Saturday night, December the 10th. Hundreds of East Tennessee high school kids from 58 schools coming together for one night. Contact Ron Rogers. There's the email there, rrogers866@gmail.com. The FCA Night of Influence is coming up this Monday night. I will be there. Opportunity is always there for sponsorship levels, even at the last minute. Invite you to be a part of a special night at the Knoxville Expo Center, the FCA Night of Influence. With that said, and worthy nights alive and well, that information on the FCA website. Let's head down to Eric Kane.
And we got the FCA Dizzy Bat Challenge. We got Lauren right here, and then Rob is right over there, going to be the challenger. They know the rules. The winner gets this bag from FCA. Some great stuff in here. So you guys ready? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Gonna look at my broadcasting voice. Oh, they gotta grab it. He's fumbled it twice. And we got the winner from Carter. So congratulations to Carter. And that's the FCA Dizzy Bat Challenge each and every week. Big thanks to our friends over at FCA.
Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger completely confused down there. Didn't know what to do.
It's dizzy. It's in the name. 41-0. Carter leads over South-Doyle. More of the LMU halftime report coming up next.
If you're hearing the question, you got to tell them.
Okay, gotcha. Yes. Hey, go ahead and say something there, buddy.
Hello.
Yeah. Can you hear him?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you want to hold it? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Right on. Just make sure you hold it close to your mouth. And I'll let you know what he says.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Seconds. 30 seconds.
Gotcha.
Hey, will you hold the mic lightly?
Hold the mic lightly.
I said hold it lightly.
You're gripping it. Hold it down here a little bit. What's happening is I think you're hitting the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Slow it down.
Okay.
You got it. You got it.
You're watching the Rivalry Thursday Halftime Report, brought to you by Lincoln Memorial University.
41-0 is the halftime score. Carter has the lead on South-Doyle. Time now for the Gamboozas Game Night Makeover Reveal. And Levi, has been getting worked over by Eric and Kylie down there. And
That's
Levi looks like a new man.
He does. I'm a little biased because it's very similar to my haircut. Give him a little turn on the head there. Let him see it on the camera. You see the sides?
Yeah.
He took it down nice and sharp. Look at that. Yep. So I'm a little biased, but he can rock the long hair, and then he can pull it up, and he's got some short hair. Maybe tonight getting the air to his scalp's not the best thing because he's freezing to death, but he likes it, so.
So I guess you need to ask Levi. I don't think he can hear me down there.
I can pass it on.
Okay, so Levi, did he want the stripe, or was that something you guys just did?
Did you want it to look like the stripe was coming back like this, or is that just something that we did?
In my mind, I thought that I wanted it to have a stripe, but it turned out how I wanted it to turn out, so I guess it's good.
You look really good, man. All right, so next week we're going to be over at Bearden. I know Frank will be with us. What a huge night next week. Levi, thanks for playing along with us.
Awesome. He said thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Mark.
All right, and by the way, Kylie's the one that did the great job down there.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
We need to say congratulations to Kylie. Job well done.
Congratulations. Job well done.
Thank you. It was so much fun.
There we go. All right, sounds good. Okay, so tomorrow night is a big night of non-region games is the best way to say it, Zach Nelson.
Yes, sir, Mark. We'll first take you over to Maryville at West. It might be one of the best games of the year here in East Tennessee. If not, it ranks up there, as West is looking to get one of the best regular seasons we've seen in a while wrapped up. Wins against Beard, Farragut, Alcoa, also possibly against Maryville and Central, while the Rebels of Maryville looking to avoid a 3-loss season for the first time in 3 decades. A common opponent for these two squads, Alcoa. West, a 29-26 winner at Alcoa right here on Rivalry Thursday. And Maryville losing at home to the Blount County rival Tornadoes 27-14 back in week number 4. Also a couple of really good games on the Diamond Clear docket this week. Powell at Central, an absolute thriller at Powell a year ago here on Rivalry Thursday. Catholic, a 30-29 winner, handing Powell their only loss of 2021. Also, Central is at Halls in the Battle of Black Oak Ridge, a series renewed between the Bobcats and Red Devils. Series that moves all the way back to 1975. Central 34-15 all time against Halls. For the Bobcats, CB45's Bobcats have won 11 of the last 13.
By the way, fix the graphic there. I may have typed it in wrong. That may be my fault. Powell is obviously at Catholic tomorrow night, not Cleveland, which is a game that we had on Rivalry Thursday a year ago. Tommy Winton Jr. came up with that incredible catch and a 30-29 win. That one should be a great one tomorrow night. Keep in mind, those games are all non-region games, except for Central and Halls. That's a key game, but all of those others are not. Time now for our spotlight, the band spotlight, as South-Doyle comes out on to the field. And the band spotlight is the South-Doyle drum major, Colby Waldrop. Congratulations, as we say thank you to Exterior Home Solutions for all of your roofing and home improvement needs. Exterior Home Solutions. Almost ready for the South-Doyle band. Once again, all bands, we invite you to reach out and be a part of the Rivalry Showcase Band. Over $12,000 worth of fireworks for your halftime show and your pregame show as well, brought to you by OEB Law. That is coming up December the 10th at Anderson County. Contact Ron Rogers and be a part. Megan Christian, band director at Beard, and they're teaming up to be our band directors. We'll take a break. Great job by both of our bands tonight. Carter and South-Doyle, the Gray Hodges Sounds of the band. And the LMU halftime score, Carter 41, South-Doyle nothing. Second half with a nonstop clock when we come back.
Thanks for watching the Rivalry Thursday Halftime Report, brought to you by Lincoln Memorial University. Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Iris Networks, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinics, and Exterior Home Solutions.
I chose LMU because I wanted doors to open for me. For my future to have endless possibilities. To know I could become anything I wanted to be. Objection, Your Honor. I always wanted to say that. So whether I wanted to be a veterinarian, a high school teacher, let's turn to page 32, or a successful dentist, I knew LMU would help me get there. All I had to do was open the door.
Football is back, and OAB Law is excited for a season full of big hits and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OAB Law will come to your defense. Call OAB Law and turn your wreck into a check.
Safety, integrity, reliability. More people trust the Joe Newbert family to return their vehicle back to its original condition or better. Only Joe Newbert Collision Centers offer pickup and delivery, worry-free insurance claim handling, and guaranteed repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Insist on locally owned Joe Newbert Collision Centers. And drive safely out there.
Being a State Farm agent for over 30 years, I've walked alongside my customers through all their life stages. Saving you money on your insurance is something I take pride in, but earning your trust is something I value just as much. You can count on me to be there through all life's joyous moments.
Real comfort, real food, real good. For almost 30 years, that's been Aubrey's commitment to you. But when everything changed overnight, you taught us what real good really looks like. You've called in takeout and delivery orders, and sometimes you just called to say hello. Thank you. Thank you for ordering, tipping so generously, and helping us keep people working, because that's what real good really looks like, and we'll never forget it.
Apparel for Playoff Friday is furnished by E2 Sports and Adidas. E2 Sports, online at mye2sports.com.
Third quarter is brought to you by Pilot Company. Thanks for our continued support from Pilot, our lone and original sponsor from all the way back when we started all this 14 years ago. Time now for the first half highlights. Mark Packer along with Austin Price. We were off for a little bit on the broadcast, had some technical issues with the transmission, so you didn't miss much, but if you did miss something, it will be in these highlights, and it started off quickly for Carter.
Yeah, no doubt, and Hassan Al-Satani off to quick work, and that leads to a Chandler Wilson scamper here.
8-yard touchdown, extra points not good, it's 6-0. Here comes South-Doyle. They have a chance back of the end zone. Intercepted.
Joseph Armenta with the pick.
Armenta with the pick.
Back that leads to Al-Satani, who goes right up the gut. Scampers over 40 yards for the Carter touchdown. That'll make it 13-0.
13-0. Chandler Wilson again, this time around right in. This is a 4th down and 5. He spins for the first down, and that will lead to this touchdown back of the end zone.
Caleb Harper on the touchdown. That made it 20-0. Then special teams bugaboos for the Cherokees lead to this Utah pass. To who? Cash Altum. That makes it even more of a...
They start to lose track after a little bit. I believe 27-0 right here.
Yeah, we got another fumble on special teams. Special teams was a thrill a minute for South-Doyle in the first half.
Chandler Wilson across the middle. Touchdown there. That to Brody Blankenship. Penalty flag for the little spinning, and this one here makes it 41-0 after the run down to the 2. And then the touchdown, 41-0 is the halftime score. Eric Kane standing by with Justin Presley.
Coach, obviously a lot to like about that first half. What was the message of those guys in the locker room?
Just to keep executing and do our offense and do what we do and make sure we continue to do the little things and continue to get better and improve in spots that we're struggling in, which we still got a lot of things to work on and trying to get better all over the field.
And Chandler Wilson, a special guy. Obviously, he's played a lot of football. He played really well in that first half. What are your thoughts about your quarterback?
We really worked this week on standing in there and being patient and finding guys and finding different guys other than Caleb Harper and Brody Blankenship, and he's done that. We've got Cash out to him on a couple balls. We've gotten Isaiah Webb and Hassan Asatani out of the backfield, and we got Brody Martin going. So he's doing a great job spreading the ball around and really working in the pocket tonight.
Let's look in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Eric, tell him to hit L1 and X at the same time in the second half.
I'm being told you need to hit L1 and X at the same time in the second half. What does that do? PlayStation, you tell me. Thanks,
what that means. We're going to try to throw it a little.
You get them all confused there. By the way, the numbers for Wilson in the first half, 18 of 26, 205 yards, 3 touchdowns. And that's why it's 41-0.
80 touchdowns now for his career after the 3 in the first half. Counting the 8-yard touchdown run. He was really, really efficient, really, really good. And it's just Carter in a route.
Yeah, Carter in a route. And as we said, for Paul Shelton coming in as a South-Doyle head coach, just 4 returning starters. It's not like you're trying to – here's the thing. I said to Shelton about every new coach that comes in tries to establish, a new culture. It really kind of weird at South-Doyle because the culture was really good. Under Clark, they just lost so many starters. So they got a lot of really good kids in middle school, but they're in middle school.
Yeah, a lot of the better players in the middle school are here as ball boys tonight. And so, you hope that they kind of just got to get ingrained and get to eat up with Cherokee football and get ready for them next year.
Yeah, and you hate this situation for any coach that comes and you have your opportunity to be on TV, and this is kind of what happens. But it happens every once in a while, and for the kids, you say stick with it. You say grow up a little bit. Let's grow together. Let's fight in there together, and we'll live to see another day.
Yeah, again, you'll have, coming back, you have the one key piece, which is Tayshawn Gary. He's just a junior, so you'll have him again next year.
Yeah.
You saw a little 23 out there, Isaiah Winfield, make a play. He's a 9th grader. There are some pieces for next year. You got to figure out the quarterback spot. Got to get deeper along the offensive and defensive lines. But, there's a path to a turnaround in year 2. And, again, they can, still play for the playoffs next week against Gibbs.
Playoffs really do start next week for them. Carter won the toss. They elected to defer, so Carter will get the football to start the second half. Reclassification was a little bit interesting this week. I don't think there were any big surprises.
No, big winners were Oak Ridge, though. I mean, to stay in 5A, I thought that was a huge win for Joe Gaddis and Scott Cummings.
They were, one under the number. They were the largest 5A school by 6 students.
Yeah, huge win. I just think that was a big win, and we'll see if Heritage can win their appeal to go down to 4A.
Yeah, they got put in 5A, and Robbie Bennett told me last week when I went over to that Heritage game, the lights went out, and they came back to beat South-Doyle, and my boy Zach Nelson just killed it on the call. There's your dad out there holding the game up for some reason. Just kidding. But Heritage
Are we ejecting another member of the chain crew? I told the guys down the field, I said when the most exciting thing that happened in the first half was the chain crew getting eliminated. See?
The chain crew, I think they had to run and grab a hot dog or something at halftime, so you've got to send them out there to get the second half started. Heritage got put in 5A, and the reason that they have appealed to go down to 4A is because of the new Eagleton school. The challenge is that Eagleton does not interfere with their numbers this next year, but they do the year after. So it's essentially saying, hey, we're going to be down. Why don't you go ahead and put us down? Because in a 2-year cycle of reclassification, 1 year we're going to be normal, the other we're not.
And
so
then the following reclassification, they'll end up down in 4A. So why not go ahead and move them
just
down?
Go ahead and do it. Yeah, just go ahead and do it. And
it's like Heritage basketball. They're going to go from 4A down to 3A. My guy Rick Howard, man, he is happy, buddy.
Yeah.
He may coach until he's 100.
A I saw him out there last week. It's an exciting atmosphere. I mean, when the lights were on, it was really cool. When the lights went off.
When the lights were off, it was even cool. I mean, they brought out, 6 pickup trucks and did homecoming under the
oh, look
the high
who's
beams.
onside kicking. I think they got it.
Nope, didn't touch it beforehand.
Let them have it. I guess I'll say that. Does South-Doyle come away with the ball? They're pointing and saying it's Carter's ball.
Well, because they touched it beforehand. They touched it before it went 10
but
yards.
like I said, let him have it.
You want to make Skip happy in the truck now. I mean, he's a pillar of that Carter community. Skip's got that 5:20 a.m. flight, but he's got 2 packages in that postgame show he's going to be sitting through.
Carter.
Tell Sandy to get the coffee ready at the house.
Carter starts at the South-Doyle end of the field. Chandler Wilson is still in there, and he's still slinging it. Catch is made by Blankenship. I'll say he steps out of bounds. Down at the 35-yard line. Probably going to give the starters that proverbial 1 possession and then let them all go sit down in a nonstop clock situation.
Runs out of bounds. It's 1st and 10.
Wilson adds to his numbers, now 19 of 27 for 219 and 3 touchdowns. Wilson looking to throw, cross the middle. Catch is made by Blankenship down to the 25.
Wilson's pass complete to Blankenship. Tackle by Mullins. It's 2nd and 1.
Second down and 1, just getting started in the second half. Don't run to the bathroom. Third quarter will be over by the time you get back with a nonstop clock. Look at the move there. Caleb Harper.
Wilson's pass.
Being told, oh, that's right. Carter does not have a backup quarterback. That's from the Barry Bolton Sports Network. I forgot about that. That they literally had to bring like some wide receiver over to be the backup quarterback. They don't have anybody. Now, they don't have to be throwing every play, but Chandler Wilson is the guy. If he goes out, Carter is toast. Not just because they lose Chandler Wilson, because they just don't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
Looking to throw, a little slip screen across the middle, finding
walking
blockers
in.
and untouched for the touchdown. Carter extends the lead to 47-0. I mean, they might get all the way down to the situation where they need Joe Fulton in there at quarterback.
I'd say there's at least a 50-50 shot that Skip's going to try to run one of these packages. We'll go package in a break with
For a touchdown.
Clock at 9:19. Oh, it's up and it's blocked. They're going to pick it up and run with it? Up, they can't. Let's take a break while we quickly can in a nonstop clock situation, 47-0 Hornets.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Pilot Company, Ted Russell Ford, Food City, and Lincoln Memorial University.
Do you want top-of-the-line fitness equipment for home, school, or work? New or reconditioned, Dynabody in Maryville has everything you need to build that gym. Used equipment brands include Paramount, Life Fitness, Nautilus, Hammer Strength, and Precor. Reach for the power with Dynabody.
Blue 2020 F-150 $41,990. Hut! Jake drops back. He's got a deal wide open. The crowd goes wild. With savings, whether you're looking for a low-mileage pre-owned truck to tailgate in or a minivan to get the whole family to the game, the Pre-Owned Patrol has what you're looking for. Only at Ted Russell Ford on Kingston Pike or Parkside Drive.
Hey, this is UT head football coach Josh Heupel. It's football time in Tennessee. When the Big Orange play, you don't have to miss a second of the action. Before, during, and after the game. Just make sure your radios are tuned in to 107.7 WIVK. Or if you're on the go, download the WIVK app and listen anywhere. Your flagship station for the Tennessee Volunteers. 107.7 WIVK. It's a Tennessee tradition.
Hi, I'm Anderson County Head Football Coach Davey Gillum, and I want to tell you about my friends at Exterior Home Solutions, East Tennessee's first choice in roofing. They've been servicing East Tennessee for over 20 years, achieving a 4.9 rating on Google Reviews, and are listed as a platinum contractor by Owens Corning. Financing is available. I invite you to learn more about my friends at Exterior Home Solutions on their website, exteriorhomesolutions.com, or give them a call at 865-524-5888.
Fireworks for the Rivalry Showcase are sponsored by OEB Law.
Yeah, and the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase, presented by Food City, Saturday night, December the 10th. All invitations have gone out. I think we got 98 acceptances out of 100 invitations.
Speaking of invitations, did you get yours to Eric Kane's wedding? Did we figure out that?
I did get it this week.
Did you RSVP, yes or no?
I believe we did RSVP. Tyler Ivins on the radio apparently never got his, but I got mine. I'm excited about
Well,
it.
I think it was intentional he didn't invite Tyler Ivins.
Oh, look out here. Well, the Salute to Stripes is brought to you by Commercial Bank, and it is a memorial for Gene Minot. He was killed on Christmas Eve a couple years ago while helping a family member stranded in the snow. 40-plus years as an official, never missed an assigned game. His son Shane is here tonight officiating, and boy, what a special man, missed by so many people. Our Commercial Bank Salute to Stripes. Carter Drive, 3 plays, 49 yards in 2:41. How about
nice
that
bullish running that time. Number 27, Tawan Owens, the senior.
Owens on the carry.
5'9", 178, run like he's 220.
I like that. They'll throw this one out to the near side. Blocker in front at the 45-yard line. Markel Patterson for 4 yards. And a first down.
It's good for South-Doyle.
Been thrill a minute for the chain crew tonight.
It has.
Throw this one out to the near side. There he is again, stepping out of bounds is Patterson.
Comes pass complete to Patterson. Steps out of bounds.
Teams that you're interested in seeing what they do in the playoffs this year, Austin.
Well, I mean, for me, it's West. I mean, you know, if West can win tomorrow night,
nice run.
They'd have a real shot to run the table and be undefeated. And you know, can West get over kind of that playoff hump? I mean, the last couple of years, you know, they lost to Central in the semis, then they lost to Oak Ridge in the second round. You know, can they get over the proverbial playoff hump? You know, to me, they're the favorite in 5A.
Timeout. Carter, first of the half.
Carter takes a timeout here. Is there anybody, unless they tell me to do something in the truck? KOC breaking a break.
Hey, I'm Dr. Austin Davidson, orthopedic foot and ankle specialist at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. I want to talk to you about those times that it's not just a simple sprain when you're out there playing with your friends. You go out there, twist your ankle, you have a hard time walking on it, you can't put the weight on it, you hurt on the bone. Those are not the times to tape it up. You need to come see us, let us take an x-ray, make sure there's not something more significant going on that needs more immediate attention. If that's the situation, happy to see you at any time.
And our thanks to Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic for helping us with, once again, the Rivalry Showcase, all of our orthopedic needs that week, and helping us out with that. We definitely appreciate that. First down and 10 at the 15. Pride on the line here for the Cherokees. You have to be impressed with the running of Taquan Owens, number 27. They'll look to the end zone. Just over the outstretched arms of Jamison Trout.
Intended for Trout, incomplete. It's 2nd and 10.
You're going to ask me a question before we had to go to break.
I forgot what it was. No. I do remember. After this play, I'll ask you. So it's called the tease. Wow, big hit from behind. Is there anybody? Okay, is there anybody in 5A that you believe can beat West? B, is there anybody besides Powell that could beat West?
Powell can beat West. Outside of that, no, not on this side of the state.
So you're calling right now, and I probably would too, that the semifinal will be West at Powell.
I think that's what it will be, yes.
Third down and 10. Rolling out, looking to throw. Catch is made inside the 5. First down and goal for the Cherokees. Catch is made by Avery Westfield for 11 yards.
It's 1st and goal from the 3-yard line.
Inside handoff off left tackle. Tough running. Gotta like the effort that you have seen in the second half by Taquan Owens. Tough running for the touchdown.
That's a couple runs on this drive where he was tough to handle, and Carter had no answer. Watch him just lower his head here. Nice blocking up front by the offensive line. Great job by the left guard, and Owens does the rest.
By the way, Anderson County tomorrow night unveiling silver helmets tomorrow night.
That's Chrome.
Oh, Chrome, sorry. Looks silver to me. Snap is up, nice hold. 47-7. Watch the tough running here by Owens. Gotta like this guy. Eric Kane, what's happening down there on the cold sideline?
I know I'm supposed to do something here, but you just said silver instead of chrome.
What?
I'm still laughing. I thought that was funny. All right.
He's so old, Eric. I know. Trust me.
All right. Friday games over at Cumulus Knoxville. We'll start on Newstalk 98.7, and my notes go away. Here we go.
Good.
Hardin Valley is going to be at William Blount. The KOC game of the week on AM 990, obviously the one everybody's talking about. It's going to be West and Maryville. And then on 99.1, The Sports Animal, Powell will visit Catholic. So a couple of really good games over on Cumulus Knoxville, Newstalk 98.7, and of course, The Sports Animal going on tomorrow.
So Vince Farrar and Jay Graham, Maryville at West, which means I can't wait to hear Vince's call of Deb Lewis tearing down the goalposts at Bill Wilson Field.
Yeah, and on the other end of the spectrum, Hardin Valley and William Blount, 2 0-8 teams. Somebody trying to get off the schneid and get a win.
Give me Hardin Valley.
Okay. Are we picking that game?
No, but I'm going to go ahead and take them right now. I'm taking them all season long. I'm taking them again, and I'm going to call my shot. It's going to be by at least 2 scores.
Carter puts the ball in play 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line.
Well, what a game next week for Carter. It'll be an important game at home against Fulton. Fulton is at Farragut tomorrow night. Little pitch out here, add to the passing stats. By the way, there is another quarterback in. Chandler Wilson is out, and I don't know where they found this kid, but he's not even on the roster. So
it's really Chandler Wilson. They just changed jerseys.
He's not even on the roster. So Peyton Manning Jr. at quarterback. He'll complete the pass. Nice little nifty game.
How about Peyton Manning Jr.?
Is that Arch Manning from Newman High who slipped in here, who's headed to Texas?
I was going to go with Jake the Hornet Plumber.
Tough running inside.
I know one thing. I like old PlayStation Presley. If he calls one more timeout tonight, he's not gonna hear about it from me. He's gonna hear about it from me.
I'm sure he's real concerned. 4th down and 1. Hornets go for it. Drop the football. Pushing for the pylon. And gonna lose a yard. He's wearing number 5. Hang on, let's see if there's a number 5 on there. Spencer Russell.
Recovers.
Very observant to pick up on the decal on the helmet.
Well,
43-yard line.
They had to zoom in for me to see the number on his helmet. I couldn't see it from up here.
You need another LASIK surgery.
A long time ago. First down and 10 for the Cherokees. I'm told it's Preston Yarber at quarterback, not Spencer Russell. That from the Barry Volton Sports Network. It's Preston Yarber at quarterback for the Hornets.
There's a marker on the play.
There's a flag down, by the way. I was waiting on Ray Wynn to tell me who the quarterback was, but it never came through.
Well, Skip gets these rosters.
After the play, personal foul, defense. 15 yards from the end of the run, first down.
It's a 15-yard penalty, South-Doyle.
I half expected to see Landry Stanton and Evan Littlejohn, who was our first K-25 at the time, Scholar Athlete of the Year on Old High School Heroes.
I like this kid. Where's this kid been tonight? I mean, the tough running there, that's nice stuff. I mean, Taquan Owens, they may have found themselves something. If they didn't know he was out there, they do now.
It's 1st and 10.
You know, and the best part of this is if they score a touchdown, it still doesn't stop the running clock.
Yeah, but it can if they score another one in the 4th.
Encroachment, defense. Second.
That's a 5-yard penalty. It's 1st down and 5.
First down and 5. Quarterback rolling left, looking to throw. Throws for DHIL.photo, who's over there taking pictures.
2nd and 5.
One more play before the end of the quarter. They'll fake the handoff. Nice pass over to the left side. Catch is made by Tipton, and that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 47-7 going to the 4th quarter on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Pilot Company.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Commercial Bank, Humana, E2 Sports, and OEB Law.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. While the insurance industry has changed over the years, our office offers auto, home, life, mortgages, and many other banking services, including retirement planning. So please give our office a call, text us, or email us, and we'll be happy to do business with you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Costad. Dr. Malone and I here at Knoxville Smiles are here to help you with any of your dental needs, whether it's a routine cleaning, a root canal, or if you just want some advice. Did you know that you don't have to settle for a denture anymore? My team and Dr. Malone are here to help you no matter where you're at and to help you figure out the truth for your dental health. So give us a call or visit our website at knoxvillesmiles.com.
Matlock Tire has a reputation for being a little bit old school. We're proud to be known for our outstanding hometown customer service. We've been doing things that way for over 60 years. But Matlock now offers new modern conveniences, such as family-friendly waiting areas, online appointment scheduling. You can even shop for tires and see our current stock right from your computer or smartphone. We invite you to stop into one of our 5 convenient locations or come see us online at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown service. Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Hi, my name is Steve Shelton, Managing Principal with First Choice Lending Services. Right now, the housing market in Tennessee can be challenging, and you need the right lender to help you walk through it. We're a local lender. We're part of your community, and we know how to best serve you. When you get a home loan with First Choice Lending, you'll get a loan that is customized just for you. If you need help getting approved for a home loan, please give one of our experienced loan officers a call today.
Fourth quarter is brought to you by Hillary Frost Homes. By the way, if you'd like to have lunch with the Vols, and who wouldn't at this point in time with how good they're doing in football right now, just go to HillaryFrostHomes.com. You can register there in partnership with Spire Sports. We'll announce it December the 4th on the Locker Room Show, and shortly thereafter, there will be a big shindig with the Vols, you and 3 of your friends. HillaryFrostHomes.com. Take a look at the third quarter stats brought to you by OEB Law. Speaking of a wreck into a check.
What do you notice there?
What am I noticing? 400 yards to 180.
Carter jumps on.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense.
Carter penalized 5 yards
Second
for
down.
encroachment. It's second and 5.
What are you hoping for in the first round of the playoffs for us on TV? You talked about intriguing matchups. I mean, third round, you kind of think Greenville, Anderson County. Fourth round, you kind of think West Powell, if it all goes
You
chalk.
never know. You never know what you're going to
I mean,
get.
the first round games, you just don't know.
Well, you don't know what you're going to get at this point. I mean, a week from now, you have a better feel for it. But even then, like, so much could go on. You know, we could be at Carson Newman.
Shovel pass. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I mean, you and Eric Kane will be headed off to Georgia that night, probably. Will you head off that night after the game?
I don't know. That game will be at 3:30, so there's not as you don't have to like.
Well, I was just wondering, do we need to be over on I-75 or West Knoxville so you guys can get out and get to Georgia, or does it matter?
I don't know. Ask me next week.
Okay, I heard Eric laughing down there.
I mean, it'll be bad either way, so it doesn't matter.
It can't be any worse than that we drove to Chattanooga.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, it can be. Yes, it can be. It can be an overnight drive from Newark, New Jersey.
We walked into that element, and the woman said, "Bang!" He did not know at the half. He goes, "What?"
Overplayed phrases for $100, please.
He said, "What do you guys keep saying bang for?"
Well, I didn't know. I mean, I told him, evidently I typed it out on my depth chart as that, and I'm like, well, I probably said it 10 times.
Brent Hubbs is rubbing off on you. What can I say?
It's okay.
Big time earlier today.
Play fake, looking to throw, can run, cuts back inside, reaches for the end zone.
He's down before he got to the goal line. The good news is for them to go 7 yards, it's taken almost 3 minutes off the clock.
Knocked down to 1.
Touchdown. I mean, that was so quick. Touchdown for the Cherokees to make it 47-13. Extra point.
You called the touchdown before they even see.
To come. Quarterback sneaks it in on Maddox Cup.
going for two.
They'll go for two.
To make it a 32-point game.
Play fake. And knocked to the ground. Let's take a WVLT station break at a 47-13 Carter lead. Thanks to Ted Russell Ford, $1,000 going to the home school, that being South-Doyle. More importantly, thank you because we got our production truck. It is here tonight. I don't know how we get a shot of that. But anyway, we got the new F450 with the big box on the back of it. The guys are thrilled. Onside kick. South-Doyle comes up with it and steps out at the 40.
You know,
Really
having seen it, I truly know why Dede sanctioned purchasing this truck. Because now when you get in the doghouse, you'll have someplace to sleep. Because this thing is lavish.
Roomy, man. So one-day signs and banners and JP, all the good folks. By the way, OEB Playoff Friday, fueled by Pilot Company, coming your way starting 2 weeks from tomorrow night. Okay, so here is the story from the Joe Vaulton Sports Network. The quarterback, Preston Yarber, wasn't even on the team at Carter until 2 weeks ago, apparently. And here he is right now. He's slinging it all over the lot. Yarber rolling out, turns, throws, incomplete. Got him out of class, asked him to play, and Yarber says sure. And here he is now, 2 weeks out of the classroom, out onto the field, starring for the Carter Hornets.
Phenomenal. Great story.
It's an incredible story, once again, from the Joe Vaulton Sports Network.
At this point, I think we should just patch into Brian Rice on WNML.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense.
The ref a lot of time on the JV and youth stuff. They work a lot of youth plays.
So Yarber will look to pick up another first down, keep the clock running. So Skip can make that 5:20 flight. Where's he off to? Where's he flying to, Atlanta?
I'm sure he's doing Georgia Tech for the 78th time this year.
going to Miami. Skip on South Beach.
Congratulations.
I can just see him with a big glob of mayonnaise on his nose down there.
In the spray tan out of his fingernails. The E2 Sports Scholar Athlete of the game, Nolan Brang, a senior. 4.3 GPA. Congratulations. And our thanks to E2 Sports, going to help us with all of our apparel for the Rivalry Showcase. Jerseys for all the players, tops for all the on-air people, and all the kids, all the coaches. Find more information at mye2sports.com. They have been lifesavers for us. Looking to throw, steps up. Oh! That hurt.
I don't think it's fourth down. We dip under 5:40 to go.
It's 4th and 10.
Watch Jay Streeter.
Garber's like, I'm ready to go back to math class.
Well, I don't anticipate next week's game will be like this. We do have some good news, though.
First punt of the night for Carter.
As Reads Across America has come through to let us know that the total amount of money. Oh, did I drop it? I was trying to watch. Total amount of money donated here this evening that we are collecting. $1,225. Our thank you once again to all of you in East Tennessee, those people here tonight. Next week, Farragut and Bearden, I expect a record night. Look for the veterans who are there next week for Farragut at Bearden. Put that money with the veterans there. You can do it online, knoxrees.org.
I'm going to go ahead and challenge Justin Underwood to give at least $1,000.
Nice. I mean, with some of that state championship bonus money?
I mean, you know, even if he has to sell his state championship ring to do it, he owes me one, all the coverage I've given him over the years.
Oh, exactly. There's no question about it. Thank you for coming. I'm on the ear thanking the veterans for helping us out. By the way, what are the feature stories we've got coming up tonight on Pilots High School Heroes, the fifth quarter afterwards? You're taking us off to look at the tough running, by the way. Where has this guy been all my life?
Nick Lucas at Oak Ridge, who's set to be back from injury tomorrow night, and then Will Lester of Campbell County.
You know, this is the first time that they have never asked us in the truck. Who's the MVP?
Skip did ask.
Look at this pass. Receiver got held up. So, what, did y'all have that discussion without me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Again, Skip being a pillar of the Carter community.
I thought Skip decided who the player of the game was before the game even started.
He did.
Well, his flight does leave in 6 hours, so.
Yeah, Sandy's already got the pot of coffee going.
I'll give Eric Kane credit for the line that Skip knew who the player of the game was before the kickoff.
I just texted it to him when he says it on air, and I'm like, you can at least give me credit. Goodness.
Okay, hang on. Rolling out right. Look at how. Watch out from behind. Okay, so let me clarify this. The line Skip knew who the player of the game was before the kickoff is courtesy of the Eric Kane Sports Network.
I like it. Not as good as the CB45 Sports Network, but I'm getting there.
By the way, the CB45 Sports Show was something to behold last night.
I made a couple of guest appearances a couple years ago. He hadn't asked me back on, though, so.
Really?
I guess that says a lot.
It does.
Are you standing right beside the band, Eric? You're awful loud.
The band is awful loud. Oh, nowhere
I tell
near
you
it.
what, this guy can sling it. Well, nothing's like that time we were over at Webb a number of years back, and the band was right below us. We couldn't. I mean, my ears are still ringing from that. That was like 6 years ago.
Yep.
Well, good analysis down there on the sideline. We appreciate you joining us, Eric. All we're doing is just getting a headache because your mic is open.
I have no control.
Okay. Looking to throw on a 3rd down and 21.
Well, I think what happened was the guy that runs audio, he's seen Skip take 64 bathroom breaks throughout the year. I think he thought it's just natural.
Oh. This is what happens when we have a 47-13 barn burn.
Again, Skip's a pillar of the Carter community. He's paid me to say this.
You get $5 every time you say that?
It's 100.
How'd you get that much? Because the over hitting this thing?
What was the over?
57.5.
I told you over. He said under.
According to the Skip McMillan Sports Network.
Well, Skip should never gamble.
1st down and 10. They're bringing pressure. Yarber looks to throw. Complete following blockers down the sideline. And Yarber gets credit.
And that's how the game will end with a Yarber pass. 47-13. Justin Presley's on to next week. A big matchup with the Fulton Falcons. That back at Strawberry Plains.
47-13, the final score. Pilots High School Heroes